What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna do a video here to enter NYcityCichilds 200 subscriber contest, and I'm gonna be talking to you guys about my favorite fish, which is gonna be this guy right here, the Moorish idol. This guy's a really peaceful fish. He gets along with any type of fish. He's an omnivore, eats a variety of meaty foods. We can find them along the Indo-Pacific region, places like Hawaii and Tahiti. In the wild, they feed on coralline algae, sponges. He's considered to be a reef-safe fish with caution, meaning that he could spark an interest to nip on your coral. So I will be keeping an eye on this guy whenever I start putting coral in the system. Now, as far as water parameters, just got to make sure you have good quality water, that there's no ammonia in the water, that nitrates are low. It does good on temperatures anywhere from 72 to 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, you want to make sure you have plenty of space for it to swim, and plenty of hiding areas as well. I think it's a really beautiful fish. I love the color patterns on it, on his face, especially that dorsal fin, how it just sways around whenever he swims. Overall, I think it's a super elegant fish. Now, when they get pretty mature, the dorsal fin can get pretty long. It can pretty much get as big as 5 times its body size. So it's pretty cool whenever you see them swimming around a rock and they come back out a rock and you still see the dorsal fin going around. So it's just beautiful to watch them. I really enjoy this fish. Now, the Moorish idol, it's known to be a real finicky fish. It's considered an expert-only fish. If you do reviews on it online, a lot of reefers are going to tell you to stay away from it, to not purchase it, because it's a fish that does not do good in captivity. It's really hard to start to get these guys to eat. So that's why a lot of reefers tend to stay away from it. Sometimes they're not successful, and the fish will just get stressed out, not eat, and eventually starve to death. So yeah, when I first purchased this guy, I was getting worried. I didn't see him eating at all for about 4 days. I started his appetite going by introducing him to live brine shrimp. Once I saw him going after the shrimp, then I kept him on that diet for about a week. And then slowly I started introducing frozen foods. Now, once I saw him going after the frozen food, at that point, then I stopped the live brine shrimp, and I just kept feeding him the frozen food. And then now eventually I started seeing him going after the algae. Whenever I had algae on that clip and the yellow tan would go and start picking at the algae, little pieces of algae would fly away and I would see him going after them. Then eventually, till this day, he's not shy anymore. Every time I'll put that clip in there, he'll go and rip it apart. He's also eating pellets, which I'm really happy. As you know, the fish get a lot of vitamins from their pellets, and it also enhances their color. These are the pellets that I'm feeding the fish right now. Now, if you guys really, for people that are really thinking of buying this guy, I recommend, one of the tips would be, for you to be successful, it is for you to have this fish as one of your first introductions to the tank, before you start introducing a lot of fish in the tank. So make him one of your first fish. That way it's easier to get him acclimated, start getting him to eat. That way you don't have other fish harassing them or stressing them out. And then on top of them not eating, with other fish stressing it, it's really not going to start eating. So I recommend for it to be one of your first fish in the tank. It will be a lot easier that way to start to get them to eat. Now if you already have an established tank with fish and you really want to get this guy, then I recommend for you to quarantine him first. Make sure he starts eating, that he's nice and healthy and eating before you introduce him to the main display. That way you have one less thing to worry about when you put him in the tank. At least you know he's eating. And you know, if he gets bullied around, things like that, at least that's the only thing you have to worry about, and not worry about that he's getting bullied, and on top of that, you know, him not eating, then he's really not going to do good. So those are my tips, 2 of my tips for you guys to be successful with the Moorish idol. I'm really loving how he's doing good. One of the things that you can tell that he's really healthy and doing good in the system is by his dorsal fin. When I first got this guy, he had no dorsal fin at all. You can see how much it's grown now. It's getting really long. So I'm really loving the way he's looking. Right, I hope you guys like the video and the information on the Moorish idol. Good luck to all the people that enter the contest. Thank you for watching.